Assalamualaikum. My name is Karin Nursilah Saadah binti Osman and my metric number is S59537. In this video, I would like to show how to prepare a business process diagram or BPD. BPD is a visual way to use by a company to describe the different steps or activities in the business process. For example, there are many activities in the revenue cycle like receiving an order, checking customer credit, and verifying inventory availability. So, I'm going to use Microsoft Visio in this video. Firstly, we need to list down the information given like in employees and the activity performed here in this box. Firstly, we have this department, which is retail store, shipping clerks, warehouse inventory control clerk, purchasing department, warehouse receiving clerk, and account payable. And then make a column activities performed for each employee, which are weekly. We have weekly and rush order and quarterly, as shown in this video. For this, first thing first, we need to choose the BP and N basic shapes and tap the connector. And then, to start the event, we need to choose the circle shape and choose the round rectangle shape, and it will automatically connect with sequence flow. In this department, retail store, in weekly and rush order, each store reviews its inventories to determine what to requisition from the central warehouse. And when a store runs out of inventory, is dangerously low, it can send the inventory a rush order to the warehouse. Okay, for this round rectangle, we put it here as review inventory and place order. Okay, next we take the same round rectangle shape and put the sequence flow here, connect it with this box. Okay, in this box, as explanation, the retail store electronically submit the retail store requisition to central warehouse when they need tires or supplies. The warehouse shipping clerk in this department, shipping clerk, fills orders from inventory and authorize store deliveries. So here we will put it as fills orders and authorize delivery and ship goods. Okay, after that, use the same shape and put it here. For here we will receive goods. after get the authorization from shipping clerk. So use the connector, use this arrow to connect with this retail store department. And then to end the event, we use this bull circle, put it here, and use the arrow to show the event is ending. Okay. Next, we have done for weekly and rush order for these two departments, which is retail store and shipping clerk. And the warehouse inventory department. We need to after that to start the event, we use the same circle. This circle, not a ball circle. So take it here and put the round rectangle shape and connect it with these two. Okay. In this round rectangle, in this warehouse inventory department, for the purchase requisition, the system notifies the inventory control clerk when the quantity on hand for an item stored in the central warehouse fall below the designated random point and replace purchase requisition. The inventory control clerk adjusts the purchase requisition as needed and approve it, and then forwards it to the purchasing department. So in this round rectangle shape, we put the system generates and system generate purchase requisition. Okay, and then as I told, after it notifies the purchase requisition, and then take the same shape and put it as adjust and approve and approve purchase requisition. After adjust and approve purchase requisition, it will forward to purchase department. So take the same shape and bring it here. Okay, and connect it. Don't forget to connect it with these two and these two. Okay, so here we will put is in the purchasing department, put it as finalize and approve system generated purchase order. So from here we will bring it to vendor and take the same shape also and use the arrow. So here we will call as send purchase order to vendor. Okay, and then in this purchasing department, the purchase order that a system we use in purchase order. The data in the purchase requisition from here. We will prepare a purchase order and tentatively select a vendor base, and on the selection based on selection criteria go into the system such as price and availability, and then the purchase order the purchase agent adjusts the order or a vendor selection as needed and approve it and emails to the vendor, and then a copy in this purchasing department of the purchase order we will send to the account payable here. After finalize and approve system generated purchase order and send it to vendor, and this department we have done it, purchasing department, and then for this finalize and approve system generated purchase order, we will bring it to warehouse receiving clerk. Okay. Use this round rectangle shape, and I will put it here as receive system prepare receiving report. Okay. And connect it with here. For this box, I will put it as receive goods, complete receiving report, which is date and quantity. Okay, done. And then use this arrow to connect this with the finalize and approve system, and we receive it in warehouse receiving clerk. So, and we use the arrow also to connect after receive system prepares receiving report, we receive goods, complete receiving report, and date and quantity. Okay. After that, we have done for this part, warehouse receiving clerk, and this finalized approved system generated purchase order. We will bring it to this account payable. So use this round rectangle shape. Okay, and I will key in as get receiving report and purchase order. So this part we use the arrow from this, bring it here, and also from the warehouse receiving clerk. And from this receive goods, I will use the arrow and bring it to the account payable. Okay. Next, for the account payable part, I will put for the window for the vendor, I will put the receive vendor invoice, because in this part vendor sends beacon an electronic invoice, and that shows the goods shipped, their price, and the total amount owed. So I will use the arrow to connect this with the receive vendor invoice. Okay, next for the after receive vendor invoice, I will put the same shape here, and for here I will show as reconcile purchase order saving report, purchase order, reconcile purchase order and receiving report and invoice. Okay, connect these two, and for the last part, okay, for this part I will show us this verse funds to vendors, and the event with this bold circle. Okay, use the arrow. Okay, for this part account payable we have done it, and also we have done the weekly and rush order. For the quarterly part, I will start it in this retail store using the circle and connect it with this round rectangle to show the activities in quarterly activities performed, and the event with this bold circle. So we connect these two with the arrow. Okay, and in this quarterly, in the retail store, each store counts its inventory at the end of every quarter and reconciles it to the corporate database. So in here I will put the receiving count. I will put count inventories and reconcile to corporate database. Okay, and so we have done for the retail store. For the next, in the quarterly part, we have warehouse inventory department. So in here I will put the start event. I will start the event here with the circle and the round rectangle here, and the event in here. So after start the event in the warehouse inventory department, I will put here as maintain and update perpetual inventory virtual inventory system. So we have done this part. Okay. So that's all from me for case 1. Okay, I will continue with the case 2. For this case, we need to use the symbol, terminal symbol to start the process. So we put it here and write down start. So we may start this process, and we need to use this symbol, data symbol, to key in the data, which is input weight. And I will use W as input weight and high as H. Okay, after that we connect this start below with the input weight and high below. So tap here and drag it to this box. Okay, next, after that, in this case, Melanie want to calculate her BMI, so I will continue it with this box process and put it down below this box, and for in this box I will write down the body mass index, which is BMI, and we will use this formula, which is W per H to the power of 2. So to calculate the BMI, we need to use this formula, and then drag the arrow from this to this. So after that, we need to use this decision symbol below this body mass index formula. It looks like diamond, and I put it down. I put it BMI below than 18.5. We need to do the connector first. Drag it from here to here. Okay, if the BMI less than 18.5, then we need to do another box, a rectangle box for process. So here we put the box process in here. Okay, and then if the BMI below than 18.5, the wake status, which is WS, gonna be underweight. So here will be yes. Put some text here and it's gonna be yes here. Okay. Next, we continue with this connector. So if it's BMI more than 18.5, then I will do the next decision symbol here, which is okay over here. Okay, if the BMI more than 18.5, then for the next decision, I will put BMI more than 25. So for here, I told that if BMI less than 18.5, then yes, the weight status is underweight. But if more than 18.5, then we put it here no, because it's over than 18.5. So I put no here. No. Then we need to do another decision, which is BMI over than 25. So we have two results here. Okay, sorry. We have two results here. For here, we put weight status equal to overweight. Equal to overweight. Okay. Then, if BMI more than 25, then we put it here yes. Yes, the BMI is weight status is overweight. If no, okay, I put another box, rectangle box. I put another box here, which is the process box. Okay, so here I will put the weight status equal to normal, which is if the BMI below than 25, then it will be no, because the weight status is normal. Okay, then we have two decisions, and we bring all these three weight status to the on page reference, which is I use this circle as on page reference. Okay, put it center here. Okay, and then I bring this tree using connector and bring it to here. This one and this and the underweight status. Also here. Okay, so it will be like this diagram. And for the last one is I will use this data symbol over right here below the circle to show that we will bring the weight, height, and BMI, and also the weight status. Alright, and then I will connect these two circle with this data symbol. And for the last thing, we will need to end this diagram with this symbol, which is an symbol, right? Like we used this before, a start symbol, and for this symbol we use as an symbol. So we end this diagram with this and connect it with this. Okay. So after ending this with the ending terminal symbol, so I'm done with the case 2. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.